And again, it is things that we talk about in the classroom. So I hope you enjoy it just as much as we did. Thank you.
Jack is just as excited about going out there and experiencing earth science as I am about math. And those of you who know me, he gets really excited about that. That's a big deal. We all do. We all see them every day. Now we understand them every day, thanks to Jack. The thing about what I was planning on talking about next, the thing about geocaching, I probably don't have to talk that much to this audience about what geocaching is, but at least maybe I'll take this moment and just tell you that for the Seven Wonders Project, what we have put together is a series of 7 caches, 2 of which are actually going to be physical hides, 5 of which are earth caches. There is no physical container hidden anywhere for those. All of our earth cache sites and both of our physical cache sites, we chose these spots to be places that you can visit without charge. And so the idea behind this was that we weren't going to be going and taking you to private locations where you have to pay an admission fee to get in and do something. All these places you can go into freely. I will say that one of the sites that you'll be hearing about soon, it may be that right now the gate is closed to it, but you can still walk in the road and you're free to go and visit Dingman's Falls there. And you'll also find that if you want to take advantage of the opportunity to do Child's Park, I'd recommend, I was told just a few days ago by the National Park Service down there that starting August, they estimate that they're going to be doing a project on fixing up the boardwalk there through the trails. So, you know, if you're planning on doing the 7 Wonders, I'd recommend trying to visit Child's Park sometime before August when that work is going to begin. But anyway, at each of those sites, 2 of them you'll find physical containers that you'll have to do by visiting different sites around, observing certain things, almost earth cache style, for those who've done earth caches before, and then figure out coordinates of following the directions that are there, figure out the coordinates, and go to that site and find the logbook that you'll find to sign in. Now, for each of those sites, they're also going to ask you to post a picture if you're planning on doing this for the path tag, and I'll tell you more about the rules of that a little bit later. But it's all there in your booklet, telling you what it is that you need to do for each of those sites if you plan on trying to do the entire series. Okay? What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to go on about that right now. I'm going to be introducing my other co-worker, Amanda Pope, who teaches biology, teaches with me with the Honors 9th grade program at the school, so we teach together every day. And what she's going to do is introduce to you what you're going to experience at each of these 7 wondrous sites. Amanda?
Thanks, Anna. So what I've done is I've just put together a few of the major highlights from each of our 7 spots. Absolutely, you'll be able to find a wealth of information, much more than I'm going to be speaking about, inside the pamphlets that each of you have. If you didn't get a pamphlet, please be sure to grab one before you leave, so you have information on all of the cache sites. The first 2 caches that we have available are our 2 puzzle geocaches. Obviously, you probably know this one. This is exactly where we're at right now, Great Towers. Like I said, a puzzle cache, and Ms. King did just speak to the goals of Great Towers and some of the amazing things you'll see here. Our second puzzle cache is the historic Lackawaxen. Once again, Ms. McKean did an amazing job discussing all of the things that you will see there. And in this cache, we've made certain to highlight all of the things that she spoke about, including Zane Grey's home, the Eagle grounds, as well as the Roebling Bridge, and the unknown Soldier's Grave. We're going to move on to some of the earth caches. One thing that I failed to mention before is that on these posters you'll see the location marked by the star of where each of these are on Pike County, and on that front page you'll also see each of our caches, where they are located. We try to find unique spots throughout the entire county so that you get to visit a bunch of different places. Bruce Lake is located off of exit 26 on 84. This is an earth cache. I was actually there yesterday. Stunning 5 miles of easy but really scenic, gorgeous hiking. Different lakes that you're going to see 2 different lakes there, Bruce Lake and then Egypt Meadow. Very different lakes, and you'll learn a little bit more to that when you go and visit them. Another thing that you'll notice is that there is a great wealth of both flora and fauna in the area. The tape does not like the rain. All right, a little bit north of Bruce Lake is Ledgedale. It's located on the western end of Lake Wallenpaupack, which is Pennsylvania's largest man-made lake. You'll be able to visit that while you're visiting Ledgedale. This is a little bit rockier incline on some challenging parts of the hike, but certainly definitely worth it. Ledgedale is located on 80 acres of old logging trails, and we'll be able to see some very interesting large boulders dotting the landscape. Our final 3 sites are ones that are found in the Delaware Area National Water Gap, and they are pending approval right now, but you can certainly go and visit them. So Child's Park is next. This is another earth cache. You're going to be seeing quite a few waterfalls, and you're going to be calculating the stream gradient between them to learn about water erosion at the site. You're going to see cross-bedding in the sedimentary rocks, ripple marks, and something that we've named the Child's Park Castle. And I'll leave it at that, but it's certainly a pretty neat thing to see. Dingman's Falls, a little closer here as well. You're going to see 2 very different but equally stunning waterfalls. There is also some evidence of an invasive pest species here that you'll be learning about. And finally, this is PIke, the Pocono Environmental Education Center. This is located on 38 acres in the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. This one does have some more challenging terrain, but it is, once again, totally worth it, as you'll see evidence of fossils, some rock weathering, and then more gorgeous waterfalls. We invite you to enjoy each and every one, as they are diverse, but all stunning.